I want to see this. Pros that cheated.
Counter-Strike. What do you think of? Some boxes
First thing we're gonna do is like the video, subscribe to the video.
on a screen. Players looking at the ground spinning, maybe. Well, that may be what it looks like on the surface. Cheating in Counter-Strike on a professional scale can look a lot different. For as long as Counter-Strike has been around, players have been looking for ways to exploit the system and gain an unfair advantage. Today, I'd like to go over some stories of bad actors in the professional Counter-Strike scene. We're going to take a look at what they did, how they did it, and what the consequences of their actions were.
Luckily, there is a hole in the smoke, so Forsaken's going to get some nice...
Okay, everybody knows about Forsaken. And he was a bot, and he cheated on the pro level, but he was a bot.
Positioning up on the
Look at
side.
this movement. Movement, shooting, crosshair placement, dog.
Yeah, looks like he is.
What does this appear to be?
Heinous, James. I gotta say, it's the only way I can really describe it. It's heinous.
I don't even care. We were all on Adderall. It was pretty obvious. Like,
I remember Sunfish is now even on steroids, bro. But he was back then on Adderall. Sunfish don't give a f, bro. He goes all in.
you listen to the comms.
Why is Thompson here? LOL. Forsaken. Today's video is sponsored by RainGG. Rain is one of the fastest growing CS2 case opening sites. Besides fun case openings, they offer game modes like case battles, upgrader, and doubles. Rain gives players free daily, weekly, and monthly cases. If you sign up with my code LOBA, you get 3 free cases and 5 deposit bonus. The site supports instant deposit and withdrawals using skins or crypto. If you want to try Rain, click the first link in the pinned comment and use code LOBA to claim your rewards. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck.
Break functioned forever.
Alright, that's it. Okay, it's live. Congrats, guys.
With
Wait,
this
is this that dude that said he don't think gambling had impact? Is this him? No, it's not him. Is it him?
Congrats, guys.
No, it's not him.
With this one click, the introduction of skins was born, which in turn created a whole market for buying and selling Counter-Strike skins for real-world money. And where there's money, there's gambling.
You won! Oh my god! You did it! You did it!
Baby, baby.
Really appreciate it.
CSGO casinos started popping up left and right, letting people bet their skins on roulette, coin flip, and jackpot. But most importantly to our story, some CSGO casinos allowed you to bet skins on the outcome of professional matches. This is where iBUYPOWER comes in. iBUYPOWER was a professional CSGO team that was created on October 25th, 2013. The organization was regarded by most as the best team in North America, ranking as the 8th best team in 2014. In 2014, iBUYPOWER finished top 3 at 4 S-tier tournaments, including first place finishes at ESEA Global Finals Season 15 and ESEA Season 16 Global Invite Division. Say iBUYPOWER was a good team would be an understatement. On August 21st, 2014, iBUYPOWER's lineup, consisting of Dazed, Steel, Swag, AZK, and Skadoodle, were set up to face netcodeguides.com at the CEVO Professional Season 5 tournament. Netcodeguides was considered overall less experienced versus their superstar opponents, and they
Good players, bro. Good players. Tariq Hayes, Cutler, JDM, and FNS.
they needed a win to advance to the playoffs of the tournament. On the other side of the server, iBUYPOWER had already advanced to the playoffs, so this game really didn't mean anything for them. There was, however, a connection between these two teams. Dazed, a player on the iBUYPOWER roster, partially owned the netcodeguides.com website. Even with this conflict of interest, the match went on and both teams were set to verse each other on DE_season. During the match, iBUYPOWER looked completely out of form. It got so bad that the casters of the match even started making comments about the team not being in the best shape.
Is this really happening? Oh, Skadoodle!
Skadoodle, why would... I don't understand. JDM with a 3K, that will be a 7th round for netcode guides, but you just watched your teammate get op from Jay, but you walk out with the bomb and try to plant it. Blank off, he's gonna have 2 right there. Can they line up for him? What is he doing? Why did he hesitate so much? Doesn't matter, has the CZ, gets 1.
iBUYPOWER ended up only winning 4 rounds of the first 15 rounds of play.
But the craziest thing is this happens today on a daily basis. Valve banned somebody at one time, and they stopped. They were like, okay, we can't fix this. We banned them one time, we're done. And since then, it's just like, yo, by the way, today I got a message. I can't leak, sorry. I can't leak. Here. I can't leak, that's the problem. Wait. I can't leak who I got the message from, but wait, let me read the message for you guys. I got a leak. Oh, nice. I have one bookmaker as well in real life. Yeah, but bro, don't leak any info. What I say to you, please. It's very profitable, guys. I don't want set them up. We can just make a bit more money with your resources. Do you have accounts with unlimited bet? No, with high limit. Or it's default. So I got this, and I got the tip who is match fixing next. So, but I'm not gonna leak. I'm actually gonna use some of that, get some money there. Why not? I'm gonna keep it transparent. People are doing it. I have a list of players who are doing it, and the teams have an offer. Just gonna go and do it in real life. You have bookmakers here in Montegaggro in real life, and you just go and do it. It's just like that, bro. The scene is whole doing it. I have inside info, got a message full if I'm interested to do it. So that's it. Everybody can do it. So that's it. You can see it from my phone. You see it? No, you can't. Don't troll me like that, bro. Don't troll me like that, bro. I got worried for a moment there. Anyway, I'm not gonna leak. I promise the guy I'm not gonna leak. I'll take the info and I'll use the info. It is what it is, bro. The scene is like that. It's allowed. Valve ain't doing anything. So why should we miss out on money when the pros are doing it and we have inside info? Bro, use it.
Going into the second half, it already didn't look good for iBUYPOWER. They lost the pistol round and proceeded to lose every single round for the rest of the game. The day after the match, esports journalist Richard Lewis shared a conversation he had with the pro player Shazam. Shazam claimed that the match was fixed and that iBUYPOWER were going to throw the game. Shazam never released any information on who was involved in the match fixing, so the community swept the claims under the rug. That was until January 2015. A former girlfriend of a former iBUYPOWER player, Deborn, posted screenshots of incriminating text messages showing that the match had been fixed and that he had bet.
Text, Born confirms that the game was fixed and that he had been instructed to bet for the team on other accounts. All that drama about iBUYPOWER, Born says in one message they really did throw that match, and I bet for them on alternate accounts.
Skins for the team on a popular casino, CSGO Lounge. In CSGO Lounge's investigation, they found that Deborn had used 9 different accounts to place bets. The total gain from all of these bets was just over $10,000. After this information was found, on January 26, 2015, Valve made a blog post on the official Counter-Strike website titled,
They made a blog post. And that's the first and last time they banned anybody for match fixing.
Integrity and Fair Play. In this post, Valve made the announcement that
Founder of Netcode Guides team.
6 players, HUD, Deborn, Dazed, Steel, Swag, and AZK, were permanently banned from all future Valve-sponsored events. Skadoodle refused to take any of the profits from the match fixing and was the only player from the iBUYPOWER roster to not be banned. In 2020, something happened that we will all surely remember.
Growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Illinois and Ohio closing all bars and restaurants beginning tonight.
New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut all ordering non-essential employees to stay home.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson put the UK on lockdown today.
Over the next 48 hours, people will need to go home.
Yeah, if you've bought tickets to Katowice, if you were hoping to see a wonderful...
Bro, this guy's amazing. I like him. He's really amazing. I feel like he does because he loves it. I feel like he's a good dude.
Because of the pandemic, professional play was forced into the online era. This era was also a switch of the top teams in the world. Astralis, the 4-time major winners, and undoubtedly the best team in 2019, were starting to lose their form. This gave a new opportunity for younger teams to come into the professional scene and start tearing up the competition. One of these teams that rose to stardom was Heroic.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's not.
Guys, can you guess why Heroic became one of the best teams during Corona? Guys, you have one guess. You have one guess. One guess.
And he's gotten away.
And it starts with a who.
With the orb.
With who.
Time to get nervous.
Somebody who was able to see through all walls from the air. Something with who.
There's no
so you guys basically watched cheating for 2 years and thought, oh my god, great Counter-Strike games. And now you're watching everyday tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 match fixing and you're thinking like, oh my god, great games. Oh, look at the comeback. Oh my god, the comeback.
There's no way.
And the guys are like just counting the money.
Katie, you can't win Pro League like this. You can't win Pro League like this. The leader calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh no! You're an animal. Stewie and Fallen making it happen, making Team Liquid be that semi-finalist. Refresh, as good as he's been, as much as he's given us, this is a Team Liquid victory, teed up. He's on for a third. Napfly dead as well. Refresh, how are you making this happen? On the bomb. Grim doesn't swing, he thinks it's a fake. Refresh with all 5, and we're going to overtime.
Heroic at the end of 2019 was ranked 16th in the world. By the end of August 2020, they were ranked 2nd in the world and eventually reached the first place spot in
why can we not see their coach?
In October. On August 19th, 2020, Heroic was set to play against FaZe in the Group B upper bracket quarterfinals of ESL1 Cologne 2020. Heroic went on to beat FaZe 2-0. After losing to G2 in the semifinals, they were sent to the losers bracket where they beat Fnatic and qualified for the playoffs. In the playoffs, they were able to beat Complexity 2-0 in the quarterfinals. They beat G2 2-1 in the semifinals. Heroic were now in the finals of ESL1 Cologne against the best team in the world, Vitality. People thought this game would be a hard-fought match. Instead, this happened.
Down, Vasuta trying to trade, but the smoke does seem to be enough of a guys. Cadian watching that rotate. Wow, it's all...
Yeah. Look. He's hype. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe he was dead. You killed him. Oh my god. I had a feeling he was dead, but I didn't know. Man, good job.
It's all done.
The guy was in the air though, every game, bro.
You can do it just by survival. Clock is his best friend, and he's just got the info he needed. He didn't see a thing. Apex.
You guys, do you know who Valve banned? Nobody.
What can you do? Nothing. He's just had to resign himself to accept his fate. Heroic. They're 2-0 up, and they're headed first Cologne for Borup, Cadian, Tessus, and they're the last team standing.
Oh,
unbelievable. Absolutely incomprehensible.
Heroic ended up beating Vitality 3.
Yo, what game is this? What game is this? I would never in my life play this game, guys. Never in my life.
Finals of ESL1 Cologne, which cemented the team as one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. A few days before the grand finals match, Coach Lord of Wisła Krakow released information that would shock the Counter-Strike world. Lord revealed that he had used a bug that allowed him to, quote, see above the map and tell info to the players. 5 days after the bug was revealed, and only 1 day after Heroic won IEM Cologne, the Esports Integrity Commission, or ESIC, banned 3 coaches that that used the bug. Dead, the coach for MIBR, Zoner, the coach for Hard Legion, and the biggest name out of the three, Hundin, the coach for Heroic.
How? This is what I'm telling you guys. And you wonder, is there cheaters on Face It? This guy cheated in Tier 1 with the whole team knowing, hearing info from here and not even thinking like, how does he know that? He was giving them info on TeamSpeak, and then later they go on camera, they're like, oh guys, we didn't know, he was just like, he was telling us what we could have figured out, guys, don't hate us. And they're like crying like this, bro, and then it's like, they apologize. And then people forget that ever happened.
After the news got out about Hundin's ban, the community started to question the legitimacy of Heroic's win at Cologne. In August 2021, Hundin did an interview with TV2.dk where he claimed that some of the players knew he was using the bug. Notably, he called out Nico, one of the players on the Heroic roster, stating that he and Nico spoke about the bug together. According to the ESIC, Hundin had manipulated Nico. He also claimed that Tesses, another player on the Heroic roster, helped him with the bug. All the other players on Heroic were cleared of any charges. In the end, ESIC banned 37 coaches from periods ranging from 3 months to 3 years.
And every coach that got a lawyer was unbanned the next day.
Valve ended up making changes to the rules of competition that banned coaches from being able to join the server and be in the same room as the players during online matches. In 2018, a new contender to professional Counter-Strike entered the scene, Optic India. Backed by the powerhouse
for Mr. Forsaken, everybody knows. Cloud9 doping scandal, I want to see this.
Cloud9 is a name that every North American Counter-Strike player will know.
Stewie's on his own, but look at the time! Look at the time, there's 7 seconds to got the bomb! They're trying to build pyramids, but there's no more play! Stewie's running around, we're going to overtime!
Too late. Garrett is going to be waiting. Eco charges in, doesn't check it. What? Oh my god! Inhuman reactions!
Tops in, set piece out. Shroud has let them all pass. 1, 2, 3! Oh, Jesus, the last one alive!
Bro, these were lands. Look how many people behind you screaming, and on the other side, everybody's watching in your screen and shit, bro. This was the real.
Oh, they just tied it! They're going to overtime! Oh my god.
Being the only North American team to win a Counter-Strike major, hosting countless CS legends like Stewie 2K, Shroud, Tarek, Skadoodle, Hiko, and Nothing. Cloud9
Wait, are you saying Automatic is not a legend?
is arguably the best NA team of all time. But back in July 2015, the team was shrouded in controversy after an interview between Launders, a CSGO caster and esports journalist, and Semphis, a former C9 player. About 7.5 minutes into the interview, Semphis is talking about his former teammate, Sean Garris, when he casually brings up that everyone on C9 was on Adderall.
The ESL comms were kind of funny, in my opinion. I don't even care. We were all on Adderall. Like, I don't even give a f.
He goes on to say, it's pretty obvious if you listen to the comms. Launders then asks, everyone does Adderall at ESEA LAN, right? In response, Semphis says, yeah. Then doubles down about being able to hear it in the comms.
And you can hear it in the comms, right? Like, that's what was so funny to me. It was like, yo, it's comms so hectic. Like, yep. Yeah.
The backlash was swift. While there was no immediate punishment for C9's players due to lack of anti-doping measures at the time, the controversy forced the esports world to confront a growing problem. Esports organizers, tournament organizers, and fans demanded action to address performance-enhancing drug use in professional gaming. In response to the scandal, ESL partnered with ESIC and the National Anti-Doping Agency.
The crazy thing is, they did this, but I was at Blast, and it was like no checkings basically. You even have internet on your PC at the RMR at Blast when we were there, and I did a tweet longer about that. And as well, I had pro players tell me that they would have the admin like next to him at the ESL event at the major. Next, I think it was the major, or it was the like qualification to the major, the RMR. He has the admin next to him, and they're like standing here full on, and they're going to go play on, and the admin is telling them something, and they're like snorting in front of the admin and then going. And a lot of them were on weed as well. There's multiple pros even today that use weed when they play games because it makes them relax and they have less nerves while playing on weed. So this is like the I can't say his name. But it was somebody who was for the first time at the major, and when we were talking in real life, he told me all these things he saw at the major, and he was in shock. That's what a guy who played for the first time ever a major in like tier 1.
Mandatory drug test for players. This was the first step towards regulating substance abuse in the esports world. While it was a positive move, it also raised questions about the long-term health and mental well-being of professional players. The Cloud9 Adderall controversy was a wake-up call for the esports industry. It highlighted the need for better regulation, education, and support for players in high-pressure environments. While the scandal remains a dark chapter in CSGO's history, it has also paved the way for a more transparent and ethical future for esports.
Bro, this game, bro.
Before this video ends, I want to run through some other forms of cheating that are controversial but technically not bannable. The community is pretty split on some of these, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. On November 28th, 2014, Team LDLC and Fnatic were facing off in the quarterfinals of
everybody knows about all of Boost, but the big boost, a big jump, I remember this. It was just like a silent jump that you could make. And everybody knew about it in FPL. I don't know why then in the team, like in the officials, it became like a wow, but it was like everybody knew about it in the FPL.
Players found a bug that allowed you to gain an unfair advantage. If you jumped, crouched, then uncrouched mid-air, you would be able to see players over a wall without being seen yourself. This bug was discovered right before PGL Krakow 2017, and Valve didn't ban the bug's use during the major. In a display of unity and sportsmanship, all of the players competing agreed not to use the bug. Everyone except for Big Clan. Big Clan proceeded to use the glitch in professional matches anyways, technically not breaking any rules because again, Valve never banned it. Big went on to 3-0 in the group stages. All the maps that they played were on Inferno, a map that was heavily aided by the bug. Big went on to lose in the playoffs 2-1 against Immortals, ironically losing on Inferno 16-7. Crowd cheating is something that has been going on for years, and I'm sure many of your favorite players have used the crowd to cheat at one point or another. Essentially, crowd cheating is using the crowd to gain more information on the enemy than you should have. This can be done through cheering loudly when a player is pointing at an enemy through a wall.
Olofmeister giving us a bit of fun there. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Chanting call-outs to the players.
As they possibly can afford to take as they get it. Fallen has no idea about Flusher. Surely. Oh, apparently he does! The game sense unrivaled!
Or even literally just holding up a sign saying what site the enemy is going to. No matter how many pairs of noise-canceling headphones the players have on, or how many soundproof boxes the players are in, crowd cheating has been done, is being done, and will continue to be done.
Bro, that's
Thank you all for watching the video.
You can, as a pro, have somebody in the crowd just throw a sign to you, like 1A, 2B, and then you guys just rotate there. You can just have one person staying in the crowd and just throwing that sign, and people, the player looking, and then yeah, I think it's gonna be B, and blah blah blah. Good video.